Okay, hello and welcome back to Enderal. So, I've been doing the little sleeping trick like between sessions, I'm sorry. Like it had to happen. So we now have about, I think, 7,000 gold in the bank. Like it's not like the minimum that I want. Like I want to get, I'd like at least a minimum of 10,000, but we'll get there between sessions again.
Hello, how may I be of service? Of course.
So just look at this.
What?
I think we can actually do some upgrading or not. I'm not sure, but we might be able to do some upgrades with that.
Yeah? No, I just put the...
Vegetables, bread fresh from the oven.
Oh, also the things that I couldn't sell last time, I've actually sold those.
Hammers, that looking for everything for the path-abiding soldier.
Wait, so how many books are 200? I should have one memory point as well. Yeah, you must learn lower rank first. Fuck that.
Everything for the path-abiding soldier.
H. So you still need 17 books for heavy armor.
Everything for the path-abiding soldier.
Right. I did my job. I got myself some levels in both. So where's this new bounty? Somewhere where I do not want to go. Sure. Let's fetch notes and let's continue on the main storyline. Now we have these upgrades, like we should be able to
Dates, bananas.
do a lot more here. So. Go. So a lot has happened between the sessions. A whole lot has happened between the sessions.
I heard you pass you. Good.
Hello.
Did you gather the notes?
Ah, yes. Here. There they are. I've marked the most relevant parts so you don't have to read the entire book. Just see if they tell you anything that could give you a clue as to where you should start searching. I will be waiting at the beacon.
Ever be easy. Remind me not to burst into tears. Thou art my light, my glimmer at the open.
Read the notes.
Thy name is my sacrament. Path. Wherever you look.
Well, we have a couple of quests open right now. A couple of quests, like four set stones.
One day.
The Apothecary in the city. We have Jaspar himself, and there's like one more. So.
Ahoy.
Let's first go to the inner city. Let's go to the market in the inner city.
Move along.
My sir.
What? What do you want? To cock at me? Just leave.
What?
Jimmy Wires.
As you like. Safe travels.
Here we go. How's the apothecary? So we instantly went the right way.
Please, help.
Hello?
What? Who are you?
You just have me. I need your help with something.
Oh, really? And what could someone working for the Order bring down to a place like this and risk spoiling his fine garments?
I'm here because I'm looking for a black stone which is said as to be searched through your league. Do you know anything about that?
A black stone? No idea what you're talking about. Now, is there something else? If not, leave. Time is sparse these days.
Thank the sun. There you are. I've been looking for you.
Kala, what are you doing here?
I followed you. It's about your mission. I know that the Grandmaster ordered you to find the black stones, and I believe I know where to find the one you are looking for down here.
You do? Where?
Far away from here, and I can show you where. The only thing I ask of you is that no one must know about my part in this. Promise me that, and I'll tell you what I know.
I promise.
Thanks. Believe me, I don't like this any more than you do.
Right. I like a sword, by the way. I like my own sword, though.
All this poverty. It's incredible how little we think of it up there. I guess it's easy to forget about the other side of the coin once you haven't seen it for a while. Alright, this is better. Have you ever heard the name Dalgalar?
Dalgalar, yes, I think someone told me about him once. The healer of the poor.
Healer of the poor. Yes, that's what some people called him. It doesn't do him justice, though. Dalgalar helped everyone regardless of his wealth. The only difference was that he had the rich people pay for their treatment. Do you also remember why he left Ark?
Vaguely. Didn't he have a quarrel with the League of the Apothecary because of his methods?
Yes. For him, the end justified the means. For example, it is said that he once healed a crippled soldier by replacing his lost leg. The League considered such practices pathless, but Dalgalar refused to give in, and that is how they came to blows. Finally, Dalgalar left Ark and moved into a remote old castle in the Frostcliff Mountains.
I can see where it was coming from, but it's so typical. Like, he tried to help people, and that's what matters.
True, but people fear what they don't know. It has always been like that. I guess you know the rest of the story. He became more and more reclusive until one day, he locked the gates and was never heard from again. The apothecaries say that it was his eccentricity which was to blame, but I think there's more to it than that.
Let me guess, you think the Blackstone had a role in this?
I know it did. I recently read the notes of one of the few apprentices he permitted to come with him. And this is where it gets interesting. Dalgalar researched something he only referred to as the Angel. No one but him was allowed to take part in its creation, and he hired dozens of mercenaries to get him the resources he needed for his experiments. Books, relics, rare herbs, things like that. And one of those relics was a small dark stone, shining like the skin of an eel.
A black stone. You think it is responsible for whatever really happened in this castle?
Yes. What do you think, Saira? That does sound like a lead, doesn't it?
You're right. How do we get to this castle? It's up north, right?
Yes. I found us a map that should point the way from the Frostcliff Tavern. Go prepare yourself. I will meet you there. And thank you for helping me. I appreciate it.
Those Frostcliff Mountains it is.
You're not one of the latter's mercenaries, are you? Or has it their plan?
Mara Tower. Let's see where we need to go. So these black stones will really take up like all 3 episodes today. Mara Tower, Frostcliff Tavern. Sure.
My sir?
Sir?
Let's go for the lockpicking for master skills. If we get that, then we at least like get somewhere, like in that sense.
Yes? Walk blessed, friend. Sure, where to?
Alright, there we go. We're actually on our way already again. Jesus, I can't believe it. Right, we should be here.
Oh, just shut up, will you?
And just how exactly is that supposed to help me?
Madam Keeper. You wouldn't recognize a Raptr if it was drooling in his face. But as he said, we don't know anything about that castle.
Thank you for...
And if I were you, I would stay away from it anyway. This man, this Galgalar, he was crazy.
What makes...
I'm marking his world.
Say that.
Well, before he, you know,
Do I know you?
No, but not yet. I'm Drew.
Ah. Well, I'm Esme. Esme Yal. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, what's that man? The one you were talking to?
Him? Oh, just another disappointment, I guess. Nothing you need to worry about.
Maybe he can help you.
The brave Miser helps the damsel in distress. How noble of you. Why?
Yes, that's the same. I need to go now. Thank you for your help.
No particular reason. I just want to help.
Well, you just don't see a lot of helpfulness these days. Especially when there's nothing to be gained in return. Especially to a trip.
Look, just tell me what this is about. Then we can see.
Huh. How's this? Before we go any further, you have a seat, and we play a couple of rounds of the Battle for Triamar. I'll think over your offer in the meantime, and we'll let you know of my decision afterwards. What do you think?
Right on.
Well then,
I take it you listen.
2 mugs of
I
ale,
don't think
please.
we'll get more than superstitious chatter out of these people. What do you say? Should we head out? I take it you listened. I don't think we'll get more than superstitious chatter out of these people. What do you say? Should we head out?
Yeah, well... give me some time.
As you like. Just tell me once you're ready to leave.
Are you dealing? Are you dealing?
Sure. I don't know what this is about, by the way. So she's 30. Oh my, okay.
Well, I guess I got lucky. Come on, another round. We're not done yet.
Oh, fuck. Only 17. 21 off from. $18. Sure. I'm not having money for days, luckily.
What again? This is going better than expected. Ah, that was fun. Can't remember the last time I've played. So, regarding your offer, does it still stand? I've thought on it, and I'd actually be glad for all the help I can get.
Yes. Whatever stands. What do you need?
Well, I'm looking for someone. But let's talk at my camp, shall we? Elron needs fodder, and he's been alone out there for way too long now.
Elron?
My Leorin.
Ah, you have a camp nearby?
Yeah, something like that. Come, follow me.
Why is that stuff so expensive?
Alright. I just got like completely...
Bloody cold. I'm never gonna get used to that.
So I've literally just been persuaded to come to a camp and I just was like, yep. But even realizing that it might be a trap, but sure.
Here we are. And yeah, this is where I live. Why don't you start a fire while I take care of Elron?
Light the fire. Sure.
Thank you. So, I'll try to make this short. I'm here on Enderal because I'm looking for someone who left my life a while ago. My... how do they put it in these parts? My companion. Former companion, that is. Tara.
How long have you been in Enderal?
About a moon's turn now. I came with a trade ship from Kylay.
Interesting. I'm also an outsider. I'm from Narim.
Narim? Oh my. I understand why you fled then. But yeah, now that you mentioned it, you do have a slight accent.
I see. And what makes you think that she's on Enderal?
A letter I received a while ago. Back then I was still with my clan, near Unil Yar. It came by Myrid courier, which was more than unusual. Just like myself, Tara was a minstrel. And, as you might know, money is always sparse among our kind.
Your clan?
Minstrel groups, bards, acrobats, magicians, you name it.
I'm guessing that was from Tara. What did it say?
You guess right. She said that she was planning to do something. Something extremely stupid.
You need to be a bit more specific than that. What is it that she wanted to do?
Alright. I think I need to go back a little. You know, Tara has always been somewhat complicated. Introverted, wary of others. If you didn't know her, you'd have been inclined to think that she was arrogant.
And yet you fell in love with her.
Yeah, I did. Probably because I saw right away that her demeanor was a form of self-protection more than anything. Buried under that shell of ice was an extremely kind, vulnerable, and caring person. Anyway, what I'm getting at is that Tara has always had difficulty being happy. She had been through a lot, and it had broken her in some way. Every now and then, this black fog would come over her. Sometimes it was bearable. Sometimes it was so bad that she refused to leave her tent all day long.
And I'm guessing her gloom was one of the reasons you separated.
One of the reasons, yeah. But there was something else that happened about 2 years ago. We had just finished a performance at a festival, and I had lost Tara in the crowd. When I found her again, she had this look on her face, as though the 7 Lightborn had just revealed themselves to her. She was hypnotized.
What happened?
Well, in that crowd, she had met a woman. She had worn a mask, like the other guests at the ball, and according to Tara, she had approached her right after our performance. How should I put it? She had told her that she had a solution for Tara's problem. For the black fog.
Did she describe the woman? What did she look like?
According to Tara, she wore a white robe and a veil. Or was it gray? I'm not sure, it's been so long.
A solution for a problem?
Yeah. I quickly forgot about the whole thing and I thought Tara had too. But the letter proved me wrong. Her encounter with that woman, it had never let go of her. Never.
So that's why she came to Enderal, to follow the woman's trail.
Yeah. And some of the things she said in that letter, they scared me. Because they sounded so final. I don't know. It's probably madness that I'm even here. I mean, she's a grown woman, and we're not even companions anymore. But still, when I read those lines, everything inside me froze. As though I was watching her walk towards an abyss, and wasn't able to stop her.
You have any leads?
Just one. And according to that mercenary I talked to in the tavern, it's leading nowhere. Even though I can't help but feel as though he was sloppy.
Alright, tell me what this leads. I'll look into it.
Alright. My only clue so far is the name of the ship on which Tara set over from Kyle. The Morning Dew. It was a trade vessel whose crew was mad enough to sail the Red Sea despite the wars. When I came here, the Morning Dew had just set sail again, but I wasn't able to find anyone with information on Tara's whereabouts.
The Morning Dew? That's the name of the ship I arrived on.
Really? Then, did you see Tara? A young Eterna. Black hair, blue eyes?
I'm afraid not. If the Morning Dew set sail again, how's this still a lead?
Well, according to the mercenary, the ship ran aground up north. If that's true, and if we get lucky, we might be able to find something in the captain's chambers that could help us. A logbook, a list of passengers, something like that. Here, this is where the ship ran aground, apparently.
Fair enough. I'll go down and see what I can find.
Thank you. I appreciate it. How about a sip of spiced wine before you leave? Eterna specialty.
Sure.
Alright, one moment.
Whereabout is it? Oh my. Yeah, well, let's first go for the castle. This job can wait until like until we're back in the recordings. Until we're back like after the recordings, I mean.
A foreigner, huh?
So,
Well,
learn
you've
anything
chosen a
useful?
strange time to visit this country.
So, learn anything useful?
A game. Come on. Take a seat.
Yes, can I help you?
Yeah, Rabbi, yes, I'm trying to find out what happened to Dal Galar. Do you know anything about him?
Dal Galar? I was still a toddler when he moved here, so no. But I know about his castle, and if I were you, I would stay away from there.
You're the first one to tell me now. Why?
Well, you know, I'm up in the village from time to time to look for things. And once I was stupid enough to go near the castle gate.
So?
There was something in the courtyard, a creature made of bright blue light. And it moved, and it breathed. I got away from there as quick as I could. I ran back to the tavern. And yes, maybe it was just my imagination, but still. There's something wrong with that castle. That's all I can say.
Alright, thank you very much.
An outlander. Isn't this nice?
You're locals, right? I was wondering if you could tell me about Count Dal Galar.
The Count? What do you want me to say? He's a monster, just like the apothecary said he was. I still remember the day he and his cohorts moved into that forsaken castle. The villagers all cheered as if he were Waterblade incarnate, but I just knew there was something wrong with that man the moment I saw him. Especially when I saw that cart with the burial shrouds.
Burial shrouds? What's unusual about that?
Nothing. At least, not for a so-called healer. But I saw a shape beneath them, like a stiff body, a wax figure, and that man, Dal Galar, he kept staring at it as if he were hypnotized or something. Anyway, my advice, stay away from that castle.
Alright, thank you very much.
Yes, can I help you?
Walk blessed. Safe travels.
That's just how it is.
Ahoy.
Everything was better in the old days.
What is it, Sunchild?
If I was steel grub, you've been handcuffed already. I'm looking for knowledge.
Fair enough. Maybe there's a trick or two I could show you, but trust me, they don't come cheap.
Use the spell tomes? Yeah. Thanks.
Well,
Yes, can I help you?
Sorry, do you know they have to be from around here?
None of your damn business. Piss off.
Firestorm?
So, learned anything useful?
Yeah, some things.
Interesting. And you're right, the guy over there really does look strange. Anyway, let's go.
Right.
Preserve the castaway.
Frostcliff Mountains. Let's go to you one.
Well then, the cat is about 2 miles north of here. We shouldn't have any problems if we stay on the road. I suggest you go on ahead. I'll cover your back.
Right. Do we just go east from here?
Where are you going, Zahir? It's not the right way. Just don't take too long, alright? I'll wait here.
Okay, if you just have to wait, then... Okay, she's coming. Good. Something up ahead.
idol
Prepare yourself.
Right. As good as time as ever. Because I noticed something last time and now I'm seeing it better. Actually I moved that last time.
For the freedom of mankind!
Oh yeah, looks perfect actually. Sure.
Focus, Khalid. Focus. Prepare yourself. Focus, Khalid. Hold on, Sierra.